Currently, I'm a strategic consultant, and my focus is on barriers for students in higher education caused by food insecurity, housing insecurity, anything that impedes their ability to succeed to and through college. My experience with poverty and struggling as a student began in K through 12. I came up in poverty. Me and my family went to food banks and church giveaways. And so I didn't know what food insecurity meant. I knew what being hungry meant, right? I knew what the feeling of not knowing where my next meal was going to come from. And so that was kind of the way that I grew up. I call it the beautiful struggle. So the struggle for me was just life. When I started in college, I became the editor-in-chief of our school newspaper. I started a column called The Beautiful Struggle. And what I wanted to do with that was to interview students that had faced some adversity and had risen above it. I found students, whether they were in class with me, whether I was in the library and I heard their stomachs growling or whatever was going on that I could commiserate with those students on, I would strike up that conversation and be like, hey, I would love to write an article on you. And so that was probably the first time that I realized that other students were facing some of the same things that I was facing. And data shows that 3/4 of students today are adult students. So they are working, they are parenting, many times doing both. The fact that they are juggling, raising families and trying to go to school really makes it virtually impossible for them to persevere through, which in the bigger scheme of things really impacts our economy because folks aren't finishing and folks aren't getting into those high quality careers that really keep our economy afloat, but really help our communities thrive. To me, it's the biggest deal. Sometimes what you need is so simple, like, oh, I may have to drop out this semester because my car broke down. And if I could just get like $200 so that I can get my car fixed and everything will be fine. But like, where do you go for that? Who can help you with that? Like, this is essential for you to be able to be in school, right? I'm dreaming and fighting for a world that, doesn't present those barriers.